had a shutout on 19 shots in game 2. And we're underway. The starting lineups are brought to you by Orkin. For Tampa Bay, Brandon Hagel back in action tonight. Jake Gensel is up on the top line. He's moved up and down. Now Mitchell Chaffee, they're barely onside. Chaffee looking for help. Didn't dress in game 1. Chaffee in for the 3rd straight game. There's a high shot by Kucherov. Knocked toward the corner by Rodriguez. Best chances for the Lightning. Perbix with Gord right at the top of the crease. Cirelli, a one-timer turned aside. Working on Schmidt. And then Tkachuk came to help. Here's Kulikov, the defenseman, leading the rush for Bennett. And a stop by Vasilevsky.
Florida started this with good defense from Tkachuk. Kulikov finds Bennett, and Bennett, who's got a point in every game in this series, is stopped there.
Now Forsling, it caroms off Chernak. Advanced ahead by Gensel. Winds up with Kucherov trying to break in. Kucherov got it to the net. There's a penalty here. Losterinen couldn't get it out. Gensel, good stick by Barkov. Now Lilleberg, a drive, and it's trapped by Bobrovsky in the Hall of Fame.
Marty played almost 200 in a row. Crazy.
Good tip by Bennett for 228.
Sam Bennett's already got a couple of shots on goal. He's got a hit. He's got 4 points in the series, and he wins.
Their all-time franchise leader in the playoffs. In games played by defensemen, goals, assists, and points. Kulikov off the glove of Vasilevsky. It gets to Tkachuk. Barkov. Jones wanted a one-timer. Instead played it off for Verhaeghe. Jones walks in. Wrister knocked down high by Vasilevsky. And Paul banked it up, not out. Forsling in the right place again. Verhaeghe gets it deeper. Barkov from the side of the circle. Off a setup by Reinhart.
Couple of chances for the Panthers. The latest from Sasha Barkov. Quick release. Vasilevsky stops it.
That pass way too hard for Jones to handle and too high from Lundell. Marchand got there first. Marchand out in front. They score! Anton Lundell makes it 1-0 Florida.
Lundell will shoot this pass way past Jones, but Marchand gets there first to nullify the icing. Tampa Bay ends up with 2 defensemen, Perbix and Lilleberg, standing about 2 feet apart with Gonsalves in the corner. All 3 of them around Brad Marchand, who finds Anton Lundell all by himself. When we asked Paul Maurice about this line in the...
Before Mikkola arrived, Jones tries a long one. Tkachuk played it off to Bennett, and a nice right pad save by Vasilevsky. The first USA-Canada game. And of course he memorably said, we're playing for our flag, we're not playing for the cameras. A shot at the Tkachuk brothers. There's a goal! Tampa Bay has tied it! Off the ricochet out in front, Lilleberg sent it toward the net. And the goal is going to go to Mitchell Chaffee. Off the scramble out in front. Full response.
This 4th line gets the puck to the net. Perbix's shot stopped by Bobrovsky, with Gergensen's getting tossed by Nate Schmidt in front of the net. Schmidt's clearing the front of the net. Bobrovsky can't find the puck, and Mitchell Chaffee jams it into the net, into the open side. An
what about
undrafted
goaltender
free
interference
agent
from Gergensen's, Ray? Do you think there might be a challenge?
No, there's no challenge there. That's a goal. That's clean. There's nothing there. Chaffee.
Wondered about that right there.
Schmidt knocks him over. The puck's in the net.
And they're tied at 1. And they score again! Back-to-back goals. Eric Chernak scores.
John Cooper is fired up. Right before Mitchell Chaffee's goal, you're going to win big here.
My goodness.
Eric Chernak scored 3 goals in the regular season. A puck not cleared by...
Ran into Moser. Moser went down. The crowd enjoyed that. Now Hedman drives it in right on net. Bobrovsky the save. Down to 3:22 period. Tampa Bay leading 2-1. Forsling a shot. Barkov, good job to bat that pass down. It's free. Forsling got knocked down. There's a crowd in the net. Still free with 15. Kulikov a drive. Seth Jones got in the way. Under 2 minutes to go on the 5-minute advantage. Hedman a shot. Looked like it glanced off the pad of Bobrovsky. Centers it off the stick of Marchand. Out in front of the net now on the waning seconds of this power play. Bennett out in front. Rodriguez. Rebound, score!
And it stays in the zone. Sean, this is a really great call by you. This looks offside. Here's the puck. Oh, it's going to look offside here for sure. Oh, yeah, it's offside for sure. This is going to get wiped off the board.
After video review, it is determined that the play was offside. Therefore, there is no goal.
Has Kucherov as well. Gensel down low. Save Bobrovsky. McDonough drive. Stopped by Bobrovsky. Gensel tried to move it out in front and couldn't get it past.
I love the way this guy plays and the way that he hunts and is always on.
And the teams that aren't going to the playoffs really don't want to get hurt when it's meaningless for them, for the most part. Late in the year, Seth Jones has it gloved. Gensel with 2 defenders coming. Got hit by Tkachuk. Hedman, lots of room. Throws it toward the net. Less than 3.5 minutes later, Chaffee scored to tie it. And then Chernak 11 seconds after that gave the Lightning the lead. Point. McDonough sent to the line by Gensel, but kept in by Ekblad. Runs a little interference into Gensel. Sent toward the net. Rebound, score! This time it's going to count for Ekblad. It's 2-2.
This is a rare mistake by Jake Gensel. He's got time to clear it. He doesn't. Watch where Ekblad goes. Everybody's focused on the puck. He's wide open in front of the net. And this is a really good play off the Reinhart rebound. Look at Ekblad. He doesn't slam it into Vasilevsky. He chips it back to the glove side across the body.
This place is alive. He has 118 career regular season goals. That's the franchise record. They score again off a Caramount in front. Unbelievable.
Now it's the Panthers' turn. 11 seconds. Ekblad and Jones. This shot goes off the skate of McDonough under the arm, off the pad, and trickles over the goal line as it just spins its way into the middle of the net. And 11 seconds is an eternity here in Tampa Bay as this puck trickles through Vasilevsky.
Under 2 minutes to go. Hedman to point with Radish, Gensel, and Kucherov. Here comes Vasilevsky out of the net with 1:45 to go. Barkov with an empty net. Verhaeghe with an empty net. He scores! Carter Verhaeghe.
Barkov will clear this, and Cirelli, who had just come off the bench to take the goaltender, has it deflect off his feet, and Carter Verhaeghe's got his first of the playoffs. The empty netter gives Florida.
Gensel sent it wide. He got knocked to the ice by Ekblad. Radish threw it toward the net. Final 10 seconds. Not enough time for Tampa Bay. They'll go home facing elimination. 4-2 the final. Tampa Bay now trails 3-1.